Hey guys, today we're doing something a little bit different than usual. We're going to be reviewing hot takes on Twitter. I know of all places. I don't know why I'm doing this. I guess a need for content. But let's start this out. This isn't really much of a hot take. Hot take. This is the worst tomb challenge put into the tomb. Unhook a survivor who unhooked you earlier in the trial 5 times. Eh. I mean, that's more of a matter of opinion. I kind of get a lot of unhooks depending on the game. You just have to be lucky and maybe have a group. Okay, next. This may be a hot take. If a squad runs my beep silly the whole game and I manage to get a hook in the end game, I'm not going to camp. They deserve that win. This is I disagree with it, but I'm not gonna lay into them for it because they can do what they want, really. But like personally, my philosophy is you don't deserve that win until you exit the exit gate. It sounds weird when I say it out loud, but like until every one of you exits the exit gate, you will I will not let you just free out unless I'm having a friendly match, then I will. Anyways, so let's move on to the next one. Hot take. It isn't survivor or killer's job to play sweaty or make sure the other side has fun. It's behavior's job to make the strongest playstyles aren't awful. Shout out to the new 3-gen kick meta. Uh, I mean, that isn't a hot take. Literally everyone in the community says that. I actually don't know a single person that would disagree with that. Okay, hot take for Dead by Daylight. I don't believe my vault should have gone through despite hitting the interaction prior. Deathslinger and Doctor's ability should always take priority in scenario such as this. And that's more of just a gameplay sucking aspect. My DBD hot take is that Boil Over has no counter to it. Oh, this is a spicy one right here. And is my least favorite survivor perk. We can just ignore the last part. No counter to it. Sire, are you sure about thou? Because there is like, I think there's almost as many like counters to Boil Over, like perk wise, as well, definitely not gen breaking perks, but like hook related perks. Picking up a survivor usually has a counter to Dead Hard Eye, except for like the newest perk, with Wesker's newest perk. I guess that's a no. Hot take. I like the new hut. Yeah, this is literally just hot take. Franklin's can be a very fun perk. Let me teach you how to fish for survivors. That's literally just an advertisement. Hot take. Dead by Daylight's icon recolors are actually really ugly. Why do people like them? I don't. What? I don't get what they mean, icon recolors. Are you talking about like that custom icon? Just because you didn't have fun doesn't mean the killer slash survivor is toxic. Wow, I can't find a flaw in his logic. I mean, it's true, but who's arguing against that? Someone asked me on stream about the changes to twins on Dead by Daylight PTB. Well, here's my hot take. Let me just
twins. Did they change that much in the twins that it like I really don't like playing the twins. They're so frustrating because if you want a 4K slug, okay, you got to camp with one, slug with Victor to get a 4K. So I don't care what changes they make to like the tweaks that they make to twins until they fix the whole damn system. Fuck twins.
I mean, Nerf Survivor. Okay, yeah, I can actually agree with that. I'm not gonna lie. Because here's what I feel like people on both sides of the spectrum of DBD forget. So I'm just gonna use Friday the 13th as an example. Um, so you have to think most of the time the power level between Freddy, I'm not Fred, Jesus Christ, Freddy. I think I played too much DBD. Okay, sorry. Jason and the counselors are much weaker compared to Jason. And you would think, oh, this completely ruins the game. It's literally unplayable. But the amount of people playing the game for the last few years says otherwise because you have to think, what's the last update that this game has had? I don't think it's had any for like years on end. And there's like a huge community in it still. So, yeah, that I may just be biased because I played Friday the 13th before I played DVD, so I'll always love the original. Well, original. I don't actually know which came out first, but you know what I mean. Like, here's the thing. I It could also be seen that the huge amount of survivors, which could also mean that this could be a concept for a 2v, also gives like they're weak, but they're not useless. I feel like people when they think of weak, they're like, "Oh, they need a buff," but like they're in the perfect place right now. They really don't need a buff. Like literally, they can bully Jason just as much as Jason can bully them. Like if you have a god tier Jason, you will die because he can literally grab you. Like he can shift, he can grab you, kill you, shift, grab someone else and kill them, and it will just be infinite loop. But with the same exact situation, but with a normal Jason and a very communicative team, you could easily kill Jason. Like just everyone button hit him except for two people. One person will purposefully die and become Johnny, and the other person will be a woman and get the sweater. Yeah, okay, I'm explaining too much. I'll just move on. Trapper is boring to play against. I mean, it really depends on the trapper because like if it's a trapper that's like, "Oh, I should trap somebody. I'm going to place a trap right here in the middle of nowhere." Yeah, that's boring, but when you're facing against a good trapper, it's actually one of the best games you'll have personally. Hot take. Claude Face Bubba Leatherface is not racist. Killers in Dead by Daylight hard tunnel camp no matter the race, gender, or sexuality on the regular. DBD players have too much time on their hands and would rather find real world issues in the game than IRL. Chad. I have no other response to that besides Chad. Dead by Daylight hot take. You don't care about the opposite side's fun. Very few people truly do. They just say that to appease the player base. Your actions speak louder than words. At least admit it, please. I cannot say anything about this because I'm a killer and survivor man. I do both. You have to be both once you start doing comp, or else you're gonna suck and you're gonna get your team failed. Oh, I should probably announce I am gonna be joining the community cups. My team is going to be Escape La Map. I think that's actually the I can't tell if this is the team, but this is going to be the important thing that I want to announce. I am going to be in a community cup. I'm not sure if this is the team or the competition. I'm just the gen jockey. I don't know anything, and I like to stay as that kind of guy. Anyway, let's move on. This is the hot take for Dead by Daylight if I've ever seen one. Okay, let's see. Is there a reason you didn't put Noed down instead of Iron Maidens in Base Killer perk example? What? Okay, let me see. Is there a reason you didn't put Noah down instead of Iron Maiden in the base killer perk example? Iron Maiden? Why would you ever put that as a new a new killer example? Why would you want that? Like, it's really only truly good with um reloading killers. I tend to not recommend Know It, especially for newer players. It's not a crutch you want to become reliant on if you want to progress on as a player. Eh, I mean, what? Why is there such a huge hate for Noed or Dead Hard? Like, I know the Dead Hard hate is gone and mainly the Noed hate is gone, but like still, why is there so much of a hate for Noed and Dead Hard, or at least there was? They're both good perks. That doesn't mean they need to be nerfed into oblivion. I mean, that's one way to look at it, but then we shouldn't suggest things like Enduring Spirit Fury or any crutch perks of the same nature. If you want to have people learn without relying on certain good perks, that would only help them kill better in a game stacked against them from the start. Then we shouldn't suggest BBQ, nurses, and ruin, etc. Then again, I'm a killer main who uses Noed when I feel like it's inappropriate for a build, and have since I started. I learned how to play it better because of the perk, not in spite of it. Okay, they both have flawed reasoning, but I feel like the person who's mainly in the right is the second person. Because he's like, Noed, you like every new killer is gonna have a Noed phase, no matter what. I mean, I had a Noed phase mainly because, it was fun. There are probably gonna be less killers with Noed phases now though, because of the nerf. But like I wanna run a blind build on that and see how it works. If killers play in first person POV, so should survivors. No. This is I hard disagree with this. I don't want to think about how bad survivors would be. This is one just anger. Hot take. I would love to see the chat. Oh yeah, shut up. I am not doing hot takes for chapters. Nobody cares. Don't care. I think Claire Legendary skin looks great. I'd go as far to say it's one of the best legendaries we've got so far. Is he talking about the Rainbow Princess Claire Legendary? No, that isn't a legendary, it's just an epic, right? Pretty sure it's just an epic. I don't know what he's talking about. Billy is still high A tier after his nerf, and people abandon him for literally no reason. Yeah, this is starting to get way back. Jesus Christ. We only have 16 minutes. Hot take, but Fang Min is by far the cringiest and shittiest character in Dead by Daylight. What? How much crack are you on? Who the hell cares? Lazy Demon and Sloth hardcore hide and seek. I've seen so many bad things. Life is arguably better than Sprint Burst. Huh? This isn't in matter of opinion anymore. This is just what kind of crack is this? Sprint Burst provides a better thing, but like something I would like to say that's better than both of them is Overcome. Overcome plus Pharmacy plus that luck perk that increases like chances for add-ons and thing like that. And that is like one of the best exhaustion builds because like you get a free medkit, you can everything like that. You don't have to complain every time someone gets a 4K or escapes, then badmouth them and Not that isn't a hot take. Saying something popular isn't a goddamn hot take. Jesus Christ. Hot take. DVD needs a health patch. What? But what does that even mean? Like a medkit nerf? Worse version of a medkit? Like what? A change to survivor's health? Quality of life changes? What is this? That is so vague. Number one, if the deep wound HUD's effect was changed, because everyone points out Legion is just mend sim, but would it be better if you were put into deep wounds, your HUD was not instantly dark and covered in blood, but it would slowly get bloody? That's what it does. It gets bloodier. It already does that. It's slow, like it starts out pretty dark and bloody, but it will get bloodier. That is just wrong. I love this power so much. I hope to get good for real, bringing even more confident, aggressive with chains and less miss less shots. Also, hot take: Cenobites are 90% fine as they are, and I don't see them at pro power just yet. Cenobite is a powerful killer, but not overpowered. I feel like people often have a misconception of that and are just like, ooh, killer strong. That means they overpower. But like, really? No, it isn't that way at all. Anyway, just moved it back down. Uh, hot take: Legion's best add-on, OBS, are the Brown Mischief List and Friendship Bracelet. The extra duration in lunchtime means you will get the first 5 down several times during any trial. I think this is just a matter of opinion. This one, M2 Billy, M2 only Billy is easier to win with over M2 only Huntress. Qualifications to meet the statement: none. What? What the hell? You're comparing two completely different powers for M2 capability. Yes, of course, if a Billy is good with his M2, he's gonna be much better than a Huntress that's good with her M2. What? This is probably a hot take, but you know what would make a good Dead by Daylight chapter? The boys. Well, that's just a meme one. That isn't even like realistic. Like Jesus Christ, I was expecting a little bit worse, but they're just all oddly annoying. DBD Hot Take. I don't see the appeal behind Myers and honestly think he's a bit. You aren't seriously saying that Myers is overpowered. Myers is below Ghosty. How? How much crack are you on? Okay, that's not a. Bro, I'ma just take a screenshot of that crack addict type stuff right there. Like, what the hell? I don't understand what you are on. I want to know what crack you're on. Hot take: the new DBD map made for Dredge is the old Haddonfield. In what way? They're completely different builds. How? How do you compare Gardens of Joy to old Haddonfield? One has one huge house and a shack, and the other one has a bunch of houses with loops in them and no shack. Just that basic thing alone disproves that. What are you on? Now we're getting into the good stuff, I guess. Hot take: since the new DVD killer main community, myself included, feel so much about balance, you guys would have no objection to hatch moving when a killer is camping it for a certain period of time without closing it. Question: who does this? I have not ran into a single killer that does this. I feel like people are just making up fake people in their minds just to push a message. Here's a hot take. This is literally just, oh, you want to have an argument because you disagree with somebody else's opinion. Grr. My early morning Dead by Daylight hot take. More nurses have popped up because it's no longer a universal killer build to have a fighting chance against bully squads. Bully squads aren't doing it against Nurse Blight Spirit. That isn't a hot take, that's a observation. DBD hot take. If you take a protection hit or go out of your way to pallet stun a killer, right? After a hook, then you are fair game to go right back. What are some of your DBD hot takes? I mean, that's not a hot take. Jesus Christ. Hot take. Fucked up, Frank tight. Don't worry about it. Hot take. DVD leakers and the content creators who cover them are absolutely killing the DVD content scene. There's absolutely nothing left to discuss and or cover when a new chapter is released. I agree with this. I really hate leakers. I try to stay away from Twitter when after a new chapter releases because everyone's like, "Oh, I've already got the leaks for the next killer and it's going to be a cotton candy monster that eats your ass out or something." I don't know. I'm just sick of that. Truthfully, like I want people to stop doing that. Like I know it's never going to stop, but it's never been so bad. I would actually love for DVD to either pull an Apex and design like the idea of a character and lead everyone astray and then make a completely different character, or two, secure your things more so there's going to be less leaks. I really want DVD to focus on that majorly. Well, behavior. DVD has to focus on DVD, obviously. My late night Dead by Daylight hot take. Everyone overcomplicates how to address Nurse. Power not available at start like Dredge for any other teleport. D- Mach 5 light burn actually worth this small stuns, so Nerf has to either run or commit. Relying on lag and other exploits is very shitty. Relying on camping and tunneling is a little shitty. Relying on certain perks, items, and add-ons, not shitty. That's just a good strategy. I get the first one. I don't agree with the second one. And the third one, I don't think anyone's really arguing against that unless you're like, why don't you play the way I want to play? Why? As you can see, I'm too tired for this shit. Hot take. Most people are upset with SBMM system on Dead by Daylight are those who are realizing it's not the skill level they thought they should be at because their current rank. Oh, yes, behavior. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be a great post. That's him when he posted this. Like, this is literally one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. Jesus Christ. I want to say some horrible stuff, but you're not worth the breath. Anyway, let's move on. Boon totems are the secondary objective the community has been asking for forever. Yes, they are strong, but when I'm screwing with the same totem for the sixth game in the game, I'm not doing gens. This isn't. Oh, this isn't a hot take. Hot take. Yeah, that's literally just. Oh, go to my thing. Anyway, here's my hot take on all of the Dead by Daylight drama. Ready? It's a fucking game. Don't get worked. Oh my god, Jesus. I hate these kind of people. Apply this logic to literally anything else. Anything. It's just politics. Why do you care so? Well, actually, that's a good reason. Um, It's just a content creator. Why do you care so much? It's just a blah blah blah. Why do you care so much? It's that is the worst argument. I'm a teacher and all my students are more mature. Yeah, add the domination. Here's my Dead by Daylight hot take. Duo Survivor is worse than Solo Survivor. Solo, you know you're basically on your own, but in Duo Survivor, the stark difference between your duo and the other two can be maddening. I think you're just playing with the wrong people, not gonna lie. Keys in Dead by Daylight should not be able to be found during a round. They should only be able to bot in the map into the map. Well, that's just retarded, isn't it? Oh shit, I opened the wrong thing. Okay. Hot take. Behavior can't balance for shit. That's not a hot take. Everyone agrees with that. Hot take. Replace the globe with actual platform symbols. Hot take. If the killer had bad Wi-Fi, the game shouldn't give them the advantage for it. If a killer's bad connection shouldn't be made into a survivor's problem. This works both ways. Like, this is stupid because you can literally be in someone's face, hit them, and then teleport halfway across the map. Because I've had that happen before. So it isn't literally just, oh, you have lag? Okay, let me just be a little bit of a good boy for you and let you kill everybody immediately. It doesn't work like that. Hot take type suggestion on Dead by Daylight. Hard assign perk builds to different survivors. Don't let multiple people play as one survivor. I can't just think of something less radical. The balance is so easy to break with a perk build, especially with multiple people use them. I don't agree with this slightly. That that's a point where like if you were talking from a slightly lore wise place, I would somewhat understand you and I would still have an argument for that still. But I don't agree with that. Hot take: killers who camp in tunnel care the most about the game. My favorite killer goes against on DBD are doctors, Clown and Pinhead. Is this a hot take? I hate facing Doctor. Pinhead is a little bit annoying, and Clown depends if they're able to hit shots or not. If they are, it's gonna be an annoying game, but if they can't, it's gonna be easy. Hot take: you need to play both sides actively for your opinion to matter. There could be some changes to the way wording of this. Play both sides actively for your to matter to opinion for both sides of the argument. You're the middleman in that situation because you have to find a middle ground for the survivor main exclusives and the killer main exclusives. I don't. I feel like that's just adding more onto the problem. I'm literally just snipping sketching these for my thumbnail now. What if, since everyone was mad about MMR and how sweaty the games had become, the current statement from Behavior, where was one kill raises the MMR, was to get everyone to chill and play the game? My hot take to I don't even know what he's talking about. I am sick of mid stuff. It's annoying. Hot take: though I'm starting to develop an intense hatred for Bubba campers in general. Gramers? I mostly put off playing killer because unlike survivor I can't have fun with any old perk. There's no fun ones, no meme ones. It's all try hard or what the f is the point in picking that. No in betweens, nothing to tickle funny. That's the whole point of add-on. Survivors have perks for that. Killers have add-ons. Also, first of all, that's wrong. Have you seen the backpack build? That makes no sense. Hot take: Nurse doesn't actually require a lot of skill to be good with her. She is an easy killer to get good with because she ignores everything about Dead by Daylight basics. Oh god, we have him again. Hot take for Dead by Daylight mains. You aren't capable of being the best you can be without playing the other side. A good killer play survivor? Yeah, I agree with that one. Hot take: the new pharmacy rework is not buffing killers Franklin's demise perk. The wording even says an emergency medkit, meaning You won't go looking for one until you need. By all means, Franklin's my empty used medkits. Emergency is purple, I thought, right? Like, yellow is just basic medkit. The one above yellow is emergency medkit, so I think that's a green. More me. Oh god, another ad. Hot take: if you're playing a survivor and the killer face camps your hook, you shouldn't lose rank progression. How is the survivor at fault for the killer? Here's the thing: you're just gonna have to tank it because if behavior were to add a system for that, they would screw it up so fast and make it so, oh, the killer stood there for more than a second. Okay, you don't lose your thing. Actually, you get like 15 million levels. That's how it would probably end up going. You know what? I think I'm gonna end it here. Basically, 40 minutes. If you guys enjoyed the content and you want me to go through the many more um hot takes, please like and subscribe and all. And if you notice this here, you should go follow my Twitch. I'm currently diseased. Ugh, I really need help in these trying times. Jesus Christ. Anyways, see you tomorrow or whenever this video is uploaded. I gotta go fast.